Impossible. Lehman Brothers owns 30% of Georgina. And trust me, they'd rather vote for punk-ass Mondale than sell us a share of shit.
That brilliant voice right there, ladies and gentlemen.
All that cussing.
That knows all the science behind the stock market. What makes it click, what makes it crash. I was around when this happened back in 1987. It was the largest stock market crash to date on a Monday that took place, started off in Hong Kong and spread to the Western civilizations. And then the whole country was in an uproar. A lot of people lost a lot of money. People were committing suicide, the whole nine.
Ay, ay, ay.
And now they put this into a TV series on Showtime that's airing at 10 p.m. January 20th called Black Monday, which tells the story within the story, starring Don Cheadle. And one of the people I said is probably one of the most under-recognized actresses of our time and of our generation. If I name all the movies, we do this when she comes. DB, name a few of the movies for them.
Oh, let me see. Think Like a Man, Vacation, Girls Trip. And every time I hear the song, It's Like Candy, I always think of her from The Best Man Holiday, and I hear that there's another one in the works.
Please.
The Hate You Give.
Hate You Give, that just came out, and now she's starring as Dawn Darcy.
The one and only, the magnificent Regina Hall.
Family.
Has returned.
I love coming here.
Aw,
Whenever I see it, I'm like, I'm going. It makes me so happy.
We love having you. So who you got this on the fight Saturday?
I know.
Let's get straight to it.
You always kick it off with a fight talk.
Because Regina is the only. Now you've come to be maybe one or two people I will hit now on fight night.
I was wrong the last time though. You said it. I gotta admit it on the air live.
Yeah.
What happened last time?
You want to tell us story?
It's embarrassing to say, but it was the Triple G Canelo rematch. And I thought Triple G was gonna take it. I did.
You argue with me on that. So
Y'all didn't bet, right? Because we usually do $1 bet. We keep it fun.
We did. I don't think we didn't bet.
Because I don't. Do you? Did we talk about your cooking? I usually bet food, and so that's why I bet Heather. I didn't know if,
Oh, I can cook.
Oh, you can cook?
Yeah, I can cook.
Oh, okay.
We could have bet on no. I had Deontay Wilder. I was going to say you probably
Yeah, I had
too.
Deontay. That's the family,
Okay.
too. Yeah.
Although I thought he should have won. I didn't think that was a draw.
Okay, see, that's the kind of conversation we would have. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the draw.
I was mad at it.
You was mad at the draw.
You know why? Because you have to take a championship. If this same fight happened and he was the champion, if Fury was the champion, and that fight took place in London, and he had dropped Deontay twice,
They wouldn't have gave him.
no, he
They wouldn't have
won
gave him a
the
draw.
fight. No.
So
he
you
won
think
the
it was?
fight.
Do you think there's some racist undertone to this, Regina? Regina Hall? Do we got to put?
You know what? I think that they didn't give him that champion benefit of the doubt, and I think, Fury abdicated it when he didn't defend the belt, and I think he should have. And I think he was down for like 9.5 seconds. I think that second one was. But I get it. It's a lot of money in rematch.
Okay, a lot of money.
Rematches.
Okay, you are absolutely right. Give her a round of applause. This is why I called her about boxing. You back in the day, you would have had to take. What is that?
So I don't know, man. I do not know. It's
Somebody passed gas.
Yeah, that's an
Okay,
absolute.
it wasn't me. Regina's here, so you know it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you,
Yinka.
Regina?
wasn't me.
It was Yinka.
It came from the back.
Well, it hasn't traveled here, so it's.
It's traveled here, so it ain't came to you yet, and that's why. I had
Is it going around?
Yeah, I
it's
want to.
clockwise.
I didn't want you to think it was me.
making
That's
a
what
round.
I'm like. Yo,
It's
who got that?
clockwise. Okay.
It
ain't
wasn't
me.
me. I swear on everything.
That
My
shit
God
is-
and
Tracy
my
usually
Jesus.
say sorry.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me.
That shit is right.
It's
We probably
Yinka.
just need a little fresh. Anybody a little spray?
Got a spray?
It's human. Everyone farted at some point too.
Yeah, but not with Regina
In the
Hall.
middle of the interview?
No, it's okay. I mean,
That's okay.
maybe he has. You know what I mean? You don't feel good.
That smell like hunger.
It's okay.
I swear to God on my mom, it's not me.
You gonna put your mama in it?
Damn.
Do we got to go that hard? Where everybody got to go around the room?
Lie
smell of
detector
chairs.
test. It's crazy.
Okay.
It wasn't Heather, because Heather's mad about it.
I was just like, wait a second, something is happening. I felt like
Yeah.
what's that Bird Box shit? Like something was about to make me commit suicide. My eyes was getting blurry.
we need nose folds instead of
Right.
instead of blindfolds.
Turn the air on.
Do you okay with that sort of thing? Like if you're hanging out with a guy and he passes gas, you cool with that?
Well, yeah. If he's is he my guy?
Well,
Yeah, he's your guy. He's your guy.
Well, of course. I mean, I'll probably be like, damn, babe. But I mean,
What if it's a date, like first date?
Nah.
it might be a lot for the
First
first
date.
date. That's a lot for the first date.
But I do notice that it takes
would be a lot for the first
women
day.
a long time to like pass gas in front of their
Yeah,
dude.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Or even to
They
let-
need to be in love with you, I think.
Yeah.
The guy has
Before
to be
you
in
let
love with
that
you.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think y'all need to fall in love.
Yeah.
If not, then y'all are like, ugh. But if you're in love, you're like, she's so cute.
Or even to go to the bathroom at his house. Like I wouldn't
takes a
do
long
that.
time.
Takes a long time too. I would legit start crying before I did number 2 at a new dude's house.
You wouldn't do it?
I would
Oh,
cry.
wow.
I would go home. You can't.
You gotta hold it, huh?
Gotta leave.
I gotta leave. It's my grandmother calling me. She's
I
sick.
agree.
You
Yeah.
agree with that, Regina?
Yeah, I think for women, it's just not something, like we're not just going to, no. You're going to go home. I have an emergency. You know what I mean? I'm going to see if I can come back.
Order soup. Eat light at his crib. You know
light. You gotta eat
You
light.
got to eat light.
Yeah, you eat light at his house. Eat before you meet up
What
with
about
him.
when you're going on vacation, like that first vacation?
Space it out, Regina.
You
You
do.
gotta space those
You do.
meals out. Let him. You go down.
Gotta space
Heather's
the
my
meals
girl
out. Yeah,
because that's the truth.
Well,
But I have some girlfriends who really don't care. I don't listen.
you should care in the beginning.
In the
Oh, I
beginning,
think
yeah.
Trust me.
Represent yourself.
Because
to the
something coming
fullest.
out of you that he might not be accustomed
Yeah.
to. You know?
And also, it's the mystery. You want to, there's still a veil of mystery and that you want to preserve in the beginning.
What about the wig conversation that was happening?
That's coming off now?
The wig's coming off.
I take the wig off
How
first.
early?
Immediately.
First night.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Get him used
Well,
to
he should go home the first night. How was he there?
it. Oh, it's 2019
no, I mean
now.
just the
Regina.
first
Yeah.
night that y'all do it, not the first night y'all meet.
Yeah. Yeah, I take my wig off immediately. Like literally, maybe the day we meet.
Let them
Because
know.
I want them to know, because I don't really wear like hair and makeup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they got to see what that is.
I
That's
guess.
dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
so I
like
take
that.
that off.
I like that. So if you come over to my
Sometimes I even have the scarf on, y'all.
Ooh, you gotta do that.
Yeah, I gotta put the scarf
They gotta
on.
fall in love with the
Because
scarf.
they gotta, you know what? You want me to preserve that hair, and I can't do that if I'm pretending. So I gotta.
Right.
I'm gonna wear
got
this,
it.
I love
I
it.
swear,
No,
babe.
I gotta.
So if you come to watch the fight
Right.
at my place in
Right.
Harlem,
Yeah.
and Heather cooks, because usually when we do fights,
Oh,
Heather
yeah.
cooks.
And make drinks. I
Yeah.
do the
You
bar
gotta
and the
eat.
food.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta
Mhm.
eat. You
Yeah.
gotta pee.
Yeah.
If you gotta do number 2, you would excuse yourself from the house and go, Sway, hey man, I gotta cut out, man. I gotta.
Yeah.
You would do that.
Yeah, I would do that.
That would make me more suspicious that you're leaving.
No, you don't make the lot was not a lie. The excuse is not so outlandish
No,
where it's just
I'm
like,
not
oh my
like,
gosh,
oh my
call me,
gosh.
your grandmother fell.
Yeah.
Not that kind of thing. It's more like, I'm see y'all later. You
Yeah.
know,
I gotta make a run.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. I
see
gotta
y'all
make a
later.
run.
Yeah.
Y'all
be
need
right
to
back.
carry
But the
poopery.
other thing is, it probably wouldn't happen. I would be so prepared knowing I was going. It wouldn't. If I felt that was going to happen in a 3-hour time period, I'm not coming.
That's
Okay.
what I teach DJ
Wow.
Wonder. I tell him that you have to,
You're
as
not gonna
women,
come.
you have to prepare yourself mentally if you go into a dude's house and you know you're not going to use the bathroom. You have to eat accordingly. Space out the
Starve yourself.
meals.
Yeah.
Drink a lot because the alcohol will, it'll hold off the.
Gotta hold off the
edge.
stuff.
I got you, girl. We know.
Damn, man, we're learning a lot right now.
We know we grown.
We just don't know who passed gas in the room.
Right.
We didn't learn
it
that
all
one.
comes back to that.
Stinker yinka.
I'm so joking.
All right, Regina Hall is here. You want to talk with her? 888-742-3345. Sway in the morning. Shade 45. That's your cue. Yeah, you got it. Don't take them back, y'all. It's Regina Hall's song featuring Sadat X, The Interview. Voice right there. That's Regina Hall. That's how hip-hop she is. We're going back to the Wild Cowboys album, Sadat X,
Got a lot of
1996.
style, boy.
That's hip-hop, son.
Hip hop, hip hop.
No, she hip-hop. So what she acting? Know where she come from? Her roles be real. Her roles be real hip-hop. Hate You Give. She was a real, had a hip somehow. We could tie hip hop to that.
Yeah, Hip Mama.
Hip Mama. What's up on it? I like that, Regina Hall. And so that was that the beginning of your career? That moment?
This one?
Yeah.
No.
The Dot X joint?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. The beginning was a McDonald's commercial.
Okay.
Yeah, my line was in some McDonald's fries.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Really? What year?
94.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
94.
That's
This
dope,
was
though.
96. Yeah.
You know how everyone on Instagram is doing that 10 years ago challenge
Oh,
thing?
right. Mhm.
Yeah, and I know how it puts a lot of heavy emphasis on the physical changes. But how's 10 years ago Regina different, like, internally from Regina now?
Oh my goodness, so different. 10 years ago. I'm trying to think, what was I doing? Yeah, so different. Oh my goodness, like night and day.
Really?
Yeah, life happened,
Hmm.
and I had like a breakup. That was devastating, but it was wonderful. Like in retrospect, it was wonderful because that started a whole new spiritual journey. I started, discovering different things, and it was just it was a career change. I think it was right after that I think I met Will Packer.
Look at that. Y'all making space for new things.
Yeah, so it was good. And my ex, he's great. It's nothing, I wish him nothing but amazing things. So it wasn't really about him. It was just kind of like sometimes life takes you to areas which create things that make you have to grow. So, that's just, it was a catalyst moment. But it was very different.
I think it's dope. Like all your exes, you're pretty cool with it.
I am. Yeah, I am. I mean, I talk to, more regularly, and then some it's just like maybe sporadically. But there's no like bad feelings, no ill feelings for any of them.
They ever try to like slide back in on a friendly note? Regina, let's go watch some boxing. They know how to get you. Let's watch the boxing
They
match.
all know I love boxing. Everybody knows I love boxing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people, if they could do it again, probably, would have. But life moves.
Yeah,
You move.
moves forward.
It moves forward, and you just kind of.
Keep it moving.
You have to keep it moving. Especially for women, I think.
Yeah.
I think once a woman gets over it, we don't really want to ever
Go back.
No.
Especially once you about that yoni egg life.
Oh,
That what?
Regina knows.
What's that?
Tell him, Regina.
What's that?
You know the egg that you put inside of your
It's made of crystals.
womb. Yeah.
Of your what? It's
your
an
little
egg.
special area. It's shaped like an egg, but it's a crystal, so you could get rose quartz. You can get any kind of stone. You want to wash it and like leave it in the sun for 8 hours so it can charge it. And you take all that energy, you put it inside, because the womb that's your life-giving space, right? So you can literally affect your vibration.
It's a vibrating egg. You
No,
put
it
inside-
doesn't. It doesn't vibrate, but affects your energetic energetically your vibration.
But it's not like a mechanical device that's
No,
designed
no.
to stimulate.
No,
No.
it's
that
not for
special
sexual
area.
pleasure.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No, but you can leave it in
purpose.
during sex.
Yeah.
You can leave it in during sex?
Yeah.
What is it
What?
for?
What?
Because this is like a really life-giving force for women. So, although for men they can do it too, I think they put a string and you hang it on there.
No.
Yeah, I met the makers of the yoni,
Wow.
This
and it
is
helps
real?
them when they get, when they may begin to lose their erections.
Yeah.
And they can practice, put it on there, and lifting it back and forth.
Did you notice like when Regina said that particular line, she looked at me?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
No, hold up.
I didn't.
Nobody see that? Nobody saw that.
No, I
DP, you didn't see
didn't.
that.
Why you paranoid, dog?
I wasn't gonna put attention to
I
it.
mean,
You know
but
what I mean?
damn, why'd she look at me though?
No, I wasn't looking. I was just looking at you in conversation. Actually, I looked away because I was like, not him.
Okay.
And I looked at the ladies
Right.
because none of the men felt like that was applicable.
Okay. All right. Thought I felt something. So this is real, a yoni egg, right?
Yeah,
It-
it's very
okay.
real.
And you can have sex with this. How big is the egg, like inside of you?
It's small.
Probably like the size similar to an egg.
Yeah,
or a
they
little
have
bit
different
smaller.
sizes.
They do, because you want to work up and you can really kegel.
Yeah.
Until I over kegeled.
How do you?
What happens after that?
You crush the egg?
I had to go. I tell you, no, you don't crush it, but I had to go.
Yeah.
to a professional, obviously, and a couple times a week, and
Spread it open.
Bust it open.
What are you talking about? What is all this coochie code y'all talking, man? Tell me what it is. What's going on? I've never
you
heard
have
of
to, you know what I mean? Because you can,
Tighten up.
Okay.
yeah.
Tighten up.
Mm.
Tighten up.
Tight up.
That's
The walls
putting
there
out
are
a
very-
bat signal right there.
Very sensitive.
Very sensitive. Very sensitive.
Shit, Regina, your stock just went up.
From farts to
No, we got to get back to Black Monday. That's all.
do.
Tell your
Oh,
stock.
like
your
Regina
stock-
is here to talk about her
Black
show.
Monday. Your stock went
Monday.
up. You see how I did that? This is real quick because I know you got to go. What can you tell us about Black Monday? It's a really interesting story. So
Yeah.
I saw the first episode. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a comedy, but there is a dramatic element to it. Don Cheadle's amazing in it. Andrew Reynolds, Paul Scheer, Yasser Lester, and Casey Wilson's on it as well. It's just a great cast, and it's so crazy to revisit the 80s, what we were doing then. It seems crazy what we did in the 80s. You know what I mean? And the world of Wall Street, it's that time where greed is good. So there's so much excess and so much like, I don't know, like decadence, but it's also
Trashy.
yeah,
Coke.
it's a little tragic, a little trashy.
Yeah. 30s.
It's everything.
It's the Coke era.
It's the Coke
Yeah, it was
era.
the Coke
Before
era.
people knew Coke was.
Yeah. And we didn't have the technology that we have now.
No,
so
we
we
didn't
were
have-
just like, wow.
Oh, you got to
Yeah.
use the cell. It's Wall Street, so they have money. The cell phones are like huge.
Yeah,
the brick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The brick.
the brick, and everything.
Don Cheadle, man,
Smoking.
he doesn't miss. What was it like pairing up with Don Cheadle, man?
He's a genius.
Yeah.
It was just like sometimes I'd be like, oh shit, I have a line, because I would be so enthralled watching Don do do his scene.
How involved was Seth Rogen?
Oh, they were great. Seth and Evan directed the pilot, and then they executive produced the show. So they were on set, and they were tremendous in creating the tone and really grounding the show. They were great. They were really great, and Seth they're great to work with.
Do you take work home with you? Like when you leave the set, are you still engulfed in the character, or are you able to separate? You've done this so much.
You know what? You can separate it. I think sometimes I take it home like, dang, I wish I'd have thought of this moment. I think everybody does that,
Absolutely.
right? You think of something you could. So I think I take home like maybe what I didn't. If there's something I feel like I was off, or I'm like, dang, I could have done that better. I take that kind of home.
Okay. Regina Hall over Kegel.
Oh man,
That's the headline. And watch Black Monday. All right. So who do you have for this weekend? Broner or Pacquiao?
I'm gonna go with Pacquiao.
Pacquiao.
I am. Wow. Yeah. Who you going with? You going with Broner?
I'm gonna go with Broner because you went with Pacquiao.
Okay. Just because.
Just because.
But before that, who were you gonna go with?
Shit, I hate to say it. I was gonna lean Pacquiao because of, and only not that I don't think Broner can beat him. I just think the amount of output it's gonna take from Broner is different from the amount of output he's been fighting with in his recent fights. So he doesn't throw enough punches necessarily. Where Broner is saying, well, I think with Pacquiao it's about throwing the right punch and timing them. But Pacquiao has something to prove right now. He's trying to get in the ring with Crawford. He's trying to get in the ring with Earl Spence, all these different guys.
Oof, Jesus.
So-
and
so-
Earl Spence
Pacquiao,
is so
40?
good.
He's 40. Earl Spence is great, but I'm gonna go with Broner because my heart is telling me go with Broner.
Okay.
And I know
your heart is.
Yeah,
okay.
he's doing it for the hood.
Yeah,
So-
he is. You just have to see what his conditioning is like, and you never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He may be, if he ain't at a club right now, he might have,
He might have a chance.
He might have a chance.
All right, Regina Hall, y'all, give it up for Regina Hall.
Yeah.
I'll be talking to you Saturday, Regina.
I know. Yeah,
I'll
Saturday.
be shooting you a message.
Ain't no bet, dollar bet, food. What you got, Sway?
Bet food. You want bet
Okay,
food?
yeah, let's bet food.
Food?
Yeah,
Food?
food.
What city you live in? Most of the
LA.
time? L.A.?
I'm in LA most of the time, but I come here.
Okay, food.
I'm
Food.
here.
So bet.
So next
But
time.
Sway, if you lose, what you gonna cook?
That's what I was wondering.
Cook. I'm going to get her some food.
Oh, you just buy
Oh, we don't have to cook it.
I mean, I'd rather.
He want his food cooked. This is the code. This
You
is how
cook
he
it for
play.
him, but he'll buy it for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
a nice meal though, Gina.
Okay, I'll cook something good. I can cook.
Okay, cool.
You
There
just
it
got to
is.
tell me what you like.
Okay, I'm a fish and veggie guy.
Oh,
God,
okay.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
a fish and
I'm
veggie.
easy.
Oh, that's easy.
I'm easy.
That's
And a green
easy.
juice.
Okay,
All
and
right,
a green juice.
and a
I'm
green
good
juice.
at green juices.
Okay, cool. Wasn't me.
Sway
All right,
Calloway.
Regina Hall, ladies and gentlemen.